So I'm really set to talk about most anything. I think what comes to mind might be a little short story, little of my smuggling stories. So I had some crazy times. I was mostly a pot dealer. You know, a trunk man, as they say, worked by myself, always up and down the road. Drove big Fords for the most part because they could get 200 pounds in the trunk. What about that? Yeah, one way with pot, the other way with money. It was nice though. I had my independence and my private time. Probably drove 1,000,000 miles or so, up and down the coast from Boston, down to Key West and back. Stops in Atlanta, Hagerstown, Pennsylvania, Princeton, Manhattan. I knew a guy who knew a guy who said, "Hey, I know a guy. You probably ought to meet him." So I somehow got introduced to Howie. Little Jewish guy, native Manhattan guy. He always had the best. We had this little tiny apartment on 75th Street on the east side. There's a little 2-bedroom place, probably about 700 square feet, tiny little place. And one room was always just stuck to the top with bales and bales of marijuana. Smells so good in there. And he had a bunk bed in his other bedroom, and a little kitchen and easy chair. I go in there and we talk about what was happening and sample this and that. Most of the time I'd leave out of there, I'd have like 4 duffel bags, one each over my shoulders and one in each hand. And I'd walk a couple of blocks to my parked Marquis. Had a lot of Marquis, nice cars. Living room with a steering wheel, they say. So I get to my car with these 4 duffel bags, just taking it easy and acting like, hey, nothing's happening here. It's just a guy with 4 duffel bags. So I get in my car, stuff it up, leave town, take my tour, stop off several times along the way, and drop off a bale or 2 and pick up some money. It was a good life. Lots of new stuff, lots of new people. Had a lot of ladies along the way. It's always fun. Some of them more serious than not, but I've known some really excellent females in this world. And I'll tell you, they're the best of the lot. They're the best of the lot. We have some fun. Like to go out, eat and drink, and smoke pot, and do some mushrooms every now and then. Just keep it on down the road. Like my friend J.J. Cale said one time, call me the breeze, 'cause I keep blowing down that road. Quite an adventure. Made a lot of money, at least for me. Most of it I gave away or invested in some community service like vegetarian restaurants and recording studios and event spaces. Crazy stuff. Bought a house for a girl one time that had triplets, and husband left her. I said, hey, I'll buy your house. What a gal she was. Went back to school, raised the kids with some help of her friends, and she ended up with a good job. Put the kids through school, and having been generous, because I had it to be generous with. And as you can tell, I've had a pretty good life so far, and I'm only 75. Got miles to go before I sleep. But you know what? I'm feeling like maybe a little break here. Smoke a bowl, take a drink, take it easy. Well, we take it easy for you.